The Texas creative community is raising concerns about the impact of artificial intelligence on their arts. Musicians see the threat of AI-generated voices and videos making money off of the styles and sounds that they created.
And now state lawmakers are considering more rules around the emerging technology. Chandler reports.
Josh Abbott is proud of his Texas roots.
The tradition of music in Texas and the way it has impacted the entire country, if not world, over decades now is vast. Right?
At the Capitol Tuesday, Abbott warned lawmakers his signature Texas tunes could be taken over by AI.
And it's a fundamental violation that strikes at the heart of who we are and what we do as creators.
That may sound like country, but it's just code, imitating the voice and the lyrical style of a real artist. Lawmakers now have their sights on regulating AI to protect intellectual property.
If we don't protect artists, we won't have any art. We don't have any art, whole civilization dies. I don't want to be melodramatic, but really it's what we are. It's what we are.
In the self-proclaimed live music capital of the world, the Texas Capitol is behind other states in protecting artists. Earlier this year, Tennessee signed the Elvis Act into law at a Broadway bar. Now Texas lawmakers anticipate a series of bills to regulate AI next year, codifying copyrights for artists here.
We're going to have to look at broad social issues in terms of not just regulating AI, but how do we respond to changes in the economy that affect people?
The brands of songwriters and musicians and singers across Texas, they define our state. That's the music that we listen to as a culture. And so if you think about it from that perspective, it really puts a high importance and priority on protecting those people.
Chandler, KXAN News.
And lawmakers in Washington introduced a bill in January to protect individuals' likeness and voice. The bill has bipartisan support. Texas Republican Nathaniel Moran and Democrat Henry Cuellar are among the co-sponsors. That bill is currently pending in the House Judiciary Committee. Now, Europe is already regulating AI. Its member states approved the AI Act. It monitors AI by placing applications into 3 different risk categories, each with requiring steps from companies to protect people. Now, the first category is unacceptable risk applications. An example of this would be China's social credit score system. Next is high-risk applications, such as tools that are used to rank job applicants. And then the third category is every other application that is not banned or listed as high risk. And these are left unregulated.